Hello my loves, welcome back to my channel. So of course, as you could tell from the title, I'm actually feeling a little bit bougie today, and I decided let me go ahead and film a video where I basically do a full face of luxury brand beauty product. I definitely have a very good amount of luxury brand products, for sure a full face. I think the only thing I don't have is mascara that's a luxury or a high-end brand, but everything else I do. I don't touch my luxury brand products often. I mean, I'll touch one or two products that are favorites, but like a full face, it doesn't happen super often. So I figured I'm feeling bougie, let's do it. If you are new here and you love and enjoy luxury brand beauty, I hope you choose to stay for a while and click the subscribe button. I would love to have you. And if you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for being here. I love and appreciate every single one of you, and you all already know how much I love luxury brands. Okay, let's get started with this video. All right, I do not have too many primers, but I did find some to use for today. I have the Magic Serum from Charlotte Tilbury. I'm about halfway done with this bottle. The Tatcha Dewy Milk Moisturizer. So this is like in a liquid form of the Dewy cream, which I have tried and I've used this once or twice. So far I'm enjoying it. And then I also pulled out this Chanel Healthy Winter Glow primer. Also really enjoy this one. I would say the Tatcha is probably the most moisturizing out of all of these three. And this is a mini. I'm going to use this to bring hydration back into the face. Let me know. I consider Tatcha a higher end luxury brand. They're pretty pricey, but look, the products I have tried from Tatcha, they're like top notch, you know, performance wise, that is. All right, this Magic Serum, I'm going to use it in my T-zone because for me, it kind of acts like a minimizing pore kind of situation. And I do enjoy this Charlotte Tilbury. It's not absolutely amazing, but it is nice. This Chanel Healthy Winter Glow primer, this was part of a collection, so unfortunately it's no longer available. It's decent. I wouldn't say it's the most hydrating, so if you have like super dry skin, yeah, it's not. I mean, you can't even get it anyways, but I wasn't super impressed. It's nice, but I wasn't like wowed by this. Okay, for foundation, I decided to pull out the Dolce & Gabbana Blueberry Nutri Tint. I have shade, I'm pretty sure it's 16. Yeah, 16N. This is a little bit warm. I wouldn't necessarily say this is a neutral tone. So honestly, I would probably go down one shade and maybe do 15 if they have a neutral undertone. Actually, you know what? I probably wouldn't even do the neutral undertone because this is supposed to be neutral and it does not look neutral. That looks like a warm olive undertone to me. But I cannot sit here and deny that this formula is absolutely stunning. Now they did come out, I believe, with a foundation, but I decided to skip. It just seemed like it might be a little bit too full coverage for my personal taste, and I do enjoy this tint from Dolce & Gabbana, so I decided just to stick with this tint. This is the Makeup Forever 109 brush. Yeah, this is a beautiful skin tint and not enough people talked about it. All right, skin is looking beautiful. I have so many good higher end luxury brand concealers, but the Victoria Beckham and Augustine Bader, the concealer pen, I have not picked this up in a minute. What shade do I have? LM1. It's a little clicky pen, kind of like the YSL. This is a very natural kind of concealer, so if you need coverage, this is not for you. But it is a pretty one. It looks very skin-like. It is very expensive, and I'm pretty sure it's because it's a collaboration with Augustine Bader, but yeah, Victoria Beckham, she's up there. She is a bougie gal. Okay, battery's low. Let me change that. Okay, apologies. I did have to blend my concealer out off of camera. Tarte concealer brush. And it's just such a natural kind of concealer. I do really enjoy this. I need to pull it out again and use it because it's beautiful. All right, for contour, we're gonna jump in to a tried and true Charlotte Tilbury contour wand. This is in the shade Fair Medium. She did bring us more tones, which is beautiful to see. Kind of late to the game, but she gave it to us. I am personally grateful that she did. Finally decided to actually listen. Although I feel like she's kind of been burying herself under a rock lately with all of the unnecessary drama she keeps attaching herself to. I decided, so there's a lot of topics that I wanted to discuss when in regards to the beauty community. Gosh, I just haven't, because I don't want it to seem like I'm being gossipy. I'm a firm believer that you receive the energy in your life that you spread, and I don't want that kind of stuff in my life. I don't want drama. I have dropped people from my life who brought drama, and I don't want it. It's not welcomed here. And 1-5 from BK and Nikki LaRose. There has been topics that I have wanted to discuss. I just didn't, because I didn't want it to feel like I was being like a gossiper, you know? Yeah. Okay, the Chanel Le Beige Healthy Glow Bronzing Cream. This is in the shade Soleil Tan Bronze. I believe it's the lightest tone. The main reason I pulled this one out is because what happened to the reformulation? It never came to the US, right? I'm just gonna use the same brush. I don't think it did. I would have purchased it if it did. I'm very intrigued. This one is the meaty. Is it still available? It might still be available through Ulta. Yeah, we never got that from Chanel, so... What the hell? Also the Givenchy bronzer. Is it Givenchy? Yeah, the Givenchy bronzer. The one that has, like, it's 4 pans in one. We never got that bronzer in the US. It was at Selfridges, right? Where we can purchase it if we're in the US, but it never came to the actual US. What the heck? That's not fair. Oh, you see, so pretty. Natural kind of bronze. Okay, for the cream, or in this case, a liquid blush, we're gonna pull out Victoria Beckham's new Color Wash Blush Water Tint. This is in Coral. I think I finally figured out how to use this dropper. It's still, though, if you have any sort of chronic hand condition, I think it would be difficult to use this. And this is so pretty. Oh my goodness. I think up to date, this is my absolute favorite launch from Victoria Beckham. This one here. It is stunning. Do you see that? Oh, so beautiful. And this is the Sephora 96 brush. And it works for both the cheeks and the lips, even though I don't think it's advertised for both. All right, let me set my under eyes with a little bit of setting spray. My base is looking fabulous. All right, now we're gonna jump into the Givenchy Prisme Libre 4-color press powder. I have it in the shade Voila Rosé. So the bronzer in this format is the one that we never got here in the US. What the heck? Givenchy. Hello. We want it. At least I do. This is the Unearthly Puff, and this is what I'm going to use to set my under eyes. It's a beautiful, lovely powder. Makes my under eyes look absolutely stunning. I kind of almost wanted to purchase another tone, but honestly I don't need to, so I have resisted. But it's a beautiful And for loose powder, my Chanel. This is the Natural Finish loose powder. I have shade number 20. I think it's the second lightest shade. This powder is so good and no one talks about it. If you're looking for a high-end loose powder that you can use all over the face and works amazing, like literally all day. Now, I don't know if it works the same for oily individuals, but I'm natural with an oily T-zone and it works really nice. And you get so much. I mean, this thing is freaking jumbo. Like for the price, I think it's like $65. You get quite a bit of product. This is the NARS. I think it's like the bronzer brush, but I use it for powder. Okay, I did go into MAC Paint Pot because we are gonna jump into this Prada Dimensions Durable Multi-Effect Eyeshadow Quad. Yeah. It's the darkest color story, 09, is that what it is? Or is Dimensions the shade? I don't know, but I think I've only used this 3 times. We're gonna use it today. It's a beautiful palette. It is expensive, but I feel the quality kind of makes up for that. So I'm just gonna create a quick little eye look. I don't normally pick up my luxury brand palettes, and I'm talking like Chanel, Dior. Are those the... Natasha Denona, I consider her higher end brand. Pat McGrath, I guess she would be luxury, but I'm kind of not... Pat McGrath does not need for me to promote her right now. So we're gonna jump into this Prada Quad. Okay, and I think I'm gonna do this middle orangey brown shade. This is the Victoria Beckham 2-1 Duo brush, and I'm gonna use the fluffy side. MAC Paint Pot and Soft Ochre. I do not remember if I said it. All right, now with this Wayne Goss number 8 brush, I'm gonna dip into the darkest brown. And this Prada eyeshadow palette is a refillable palette. I also have a little quad, is it a quad? From Victoria Beckham, which I do really enjoy. The color story is very similar to this. I think it's all matte though. All right, I don't think I'm going to use the duochrome from the Prada Quad. I wonder if it still works. This it's probably, is it dried out? It might be dried out. The Pat McGrath Longwear Liquid Eyeshadow. No, okay. Some of it is dried out, but not completely. So I think, yeah, let's do a tiny bit of this and see how that goes. I'm gonna use this Refer 21 and just kind of blend it out. Okay, if I recall correctly, this Pat McGrath works really well without any primer. Like it stays and it does not crease at all. I'm gonna jump in, see if I can add a tiny bit of this one from Victoria Beckham. It's the Lid Lustra in Starlight. Put a tiny bit here in between the matte and the Pat McGrath. I'm just gonna use the same brush that I used, the Refer 2-1. I'm just gonna add that right in the middle, like that. It's gonna be subtle because I'm using a brush. If I used my finger, then you would see a little bit more of the flex, but that's fine. I'm okay with what I see. All right, I'm gonna jump into this Natasha Denona and use the lightest brown. This is the Mini Eye Sculpt palette. Lisa Eldridge. I also have, I think 2 eyeshadow palettes from Lisa Eldridge. I would definitely say her brand pricing and visually, aesthetically, I would say her brand is on the higher end side of things. Let me know if you consider Lisa Eldridge a luxury or high-end brand. For me, I would say yes. Not everybody might agree. Alrighty. I also have a liquid shadow from Lisa Eldridge. I wonder if it also kind of sort of has dried out a tiny bit. Okay, Gucci Eclat Soleil bronzing powder 03. I feel that this is such a beautiful, popular luxury brand bronzer. I mean, you can tell that I've used it, but I haven't fallen in love with it the way that other people have. It's a pretty one. The packaging, I think the packaging is a definite standout. But formula-wise, it's not my favorite. There's definitely other beautiful ones out there. By Terry. The By Terry one is so gorgeous. Wayne Goss #1 brush. The YSL, the Dolce & Gabbana, that formula is beautiful. So many good ones. Victoria Beckham has her own. That one's very beautiful too. The new cream one from Kevyn Aucoin, that one's beautiful. So many good luxury brand bronzers. This one, it's nice. Not an absolute favorite, but it's nice. Maybe the tone is what I'm not happy with, but there's not too many to choose from, you know? Okay, if only you could see truly how beautiful my skin looks. The camera's not doing it justice. It's perfection. Okay, I was trying to figure out what blush to use. And I was going to mix the new Dior formulation from the Backstage line with this By Terry, which, by the way, this By Terry formula, it's so pretty. Oh, and it smells. I think I'm gonna mix a tiny bit of the Westman Duo. I have the bronzer in Biscuit and the blush in Petal. So I think I'll mix this with the By Terry, and the By Terry is Pink Passion. Westman, I feel, is another luxury brand that you either enjoy or think it's not great for the price you pay. This is the 19 from Rougher. I could have used that Victoria Beckham blush tint on top of this, but I'm trying to use as many of my luxury products as I can, so maybe I'll use it for the lips. Yeah, these two formulas, I kind of sort of want to grab a different tone. This one's beautiful, but I feel I need one that could be a little bit more versatile, and one that maybe I can use throughout the whole year versus feeling like it's only appropriate for like spring and summer. But these two formulas, stunning, absolutely stunning. Definitely have like a softening effect as far as the formula goes, and make your cheeks just look flawless. Okay, for highlighter, and I do have a lot of good high-end luxury brand highlighter formulas. I feel when it comes to the highlighter game, they're probably my favorite. Dior, I think, definitely holds the #1 spot in my heart. Just all of the highlighting formulas that I have tried from that brand, they're just so pretty, so natural from her thing, kind of glow, and it's what I personally like. But this new one from Kevyn Aucoin, the cream new formula they just came out with, the Sensual Skin Highlighter, it might have just taken the first spot. I just remembered what it reminds me of. It reminds me of the Rose Ink, except a little bit more luxe. And I love the Rose Ink cream highlighter. So I just found its replacement, and it's probably a tiny bit more expensive, but it's okay. This is the Mini Cheek from Sonia G. Chanel has some beautiful highlighters. Like I mentioned, Dior. Westman, the one in the drops, that one, stunning. Like so many beautiful highlighters out there, but for today we're gonna use this one from Kevyn Aucoin because I am in love with this formula. Do you see that? It's a cream to powder formula. Yeah, beautiful, gorgeous, stunning, every adjective you can think of. Okay, I did forget to mention that I used the Gucci brow pencil. I just haven't set them with brow gel just yet. And then I will be doing mascara, don't worry. Okay, so Dior Crayon Contour Lip Liner Pencil, and this is in Jungle. I believe I have one from Chanel. This is a very long lasting kind of lip liner. This tone, ooh, it's a little warm. Maybe it was the Chanel that's a little bit lighter. I thought it was gonna do like a popsicle lips kind. Well, it might, we'll see. Yeah, super creamy. Sometimes I feel like it's a little too creamy. The longevity, it lasts. Very similar to the Charlotte lip liner. I'm trying to think if the Chanel is the same. It's a beautiful warm tone nude. I did pull out this Lisa Eldridge lipstick. It's the Velvet formula. Yeah, the Velvet Petal. Is that the name of? I think that's the name of the tone. It's like the satin formulation. This is like a pinky tone. Does it go? Like I said, I don't know if some of you consider Lisa Eldridge to be a luxury high-end brand, but I personally do. All right, my loves, I am back. I did finish the face off with the Benefit brow gel. I forget exactly which. They have so many kinds. It's like the lamination one, and then used the NARS Climax mascara. I have been enjoying this. I opened this up and I think this is the second or third time that I've used this. I still have the Revolution Wrap Lash mascara, but I felt like using, but I didn't want a tubing mascara for today. So yeah, these lips are throwing me off. They're very pretty, but I don't know what it is. Switch them out. I don't know. Anyways, here it is. Here is the full completed makeup look with my luxury brand, well, some of my luxury brand products in my collection. This eye look is very pretty. It's subtle, but still glam. My skin looks so good. So good. All right. I hope you enjoyed video. I hope this encourages you to take out some of your nicer products that maybe you're saving for later. Like, use it now. Use it right now. Live in the present. Live in the moment. I feel like sometimes we hold on and gosh, life is so precious and it can literally be taken away like that in a second. So live in the present, live in the moment. If you have any of these products that I use, pull them out. If you have a favorite, and I do mean absolute favorite Luxe product, let me know what it is. Thank you so much for being here. I love and appreciate every single one of you, all the comments, all the likes. If you use my links to shop, it truly all just means the world to me. With that being said, do not forget to give this video a big thumbs up, and also don't forget to click the subscribe button if you haven't already, and I will see you all on my next video. Bye.